afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is when you come across this video. Appreciate you taking the time to watch it. I was starting this video, then I realized the cards I was pulling was fitting my energy, not y'all's energy, right? I really don't like that word, y'all. And I don't want to say use guys either. But anyways, so I'm not going to use that video. But then anyways, 3 cards later for a total of 4 cards, I got my reading. And I figured maybe some of you, are on the same journey as me. Of course, I'd like to know it. But again, if anything resonates in this video, hit the like button. If we happen to be on that same journey, say me too in the comment. Or maybe even hit that follow. But the likes definitely let me know I should keep doing this. So appreciate if you can do it. So anyways, this Ten of Swords, it's time for us to remove what hasn't been serving us. Okay, take away, get rid of anything that hasn't been benefiting us emotionally or physically or mentally. Right, any of that stuff. The Hermit's upside down, but it's also facing towards the right, so it's future facing. So it's time to go back in. This is what, if you're like me, that's what we're good at. Anyways, it's kind of hard to figure out how much more I can hermitize myself. But anyways, figured out what it is we want, right? Everything's pretty good, the home life or whatever. Everything's in order for the most part, right? So now it's time to get it on that personal journey again. It goes back with the Hermit too, reaching within. Uh-oh. Ooh, pulled it up, first card. Yay me. It's a journey within. Let's just say this guy, the guy's going into the card, right? So you got to go on this Hermit journey inward. It's not just your normal everyday meditation. I mean, we got to go inside and figure out what's going on. What our next step's going to be to get what we want, right? And we're going to end up as Queen of Wands here if we do this. Doesn't mean I'm not going to make some videos or whatever, but, we got to do a deep dive in ourselves, so to speak. So, keep it in. We are going to come out of the other end of it good, though. What I like about this is I like the idea of helping people more than not helping people. And so anyways, there's a lot of peace there. This plant being grown in the middle of the desert. I think it shows some healing, right? All the cats here. I saw a black cat the other day going across my yard. There's a black cat here. There's the bigger kitty cats around the throne. There's kitty cats here on the throne. So we're going to cook. Animals are my thing. In general, birds, animals, but cats especially love me for some reason. So if we, it's going to be good if we can just get on that journey, figure out what it is we need to do to get what it is we want, get to here. Okay, so I'm going to mix all these back up because that was more of my reading. So now this reading is going to be to figure out what you guys need to know about your week. That was my reading for what I need to know about my week. All right, it's time for me to get in there. I'm going to start with the 1 card reading. Hopefully that'll be enough. Now I'll pull 2 and see where we're at from there. But I figured I'm out here reaching out for other people's business. I'll put my business out there just a little bit. So what is it that you guys need to know about your week? So now that my energy's out of this, I get your energy, right? And if you haven't already, hit that like button if anything's resonating or you just like the video so far. What is it you need to know about your week? Say 1 card pull to myself. Hopefully I get the answer out of just 1 card. I'm also going for a cut. So going for a cut. What is it you need to know about your week? Sorry. one card pull. Page of Swords. Man, this is my third attempt to make a video for you guys about what you need to know. The first one was Queen of Swords. Then the last one started with the Ten of Swords. You saw how it ended, and this one is the Page of Swords. So it looks like our thoughts taking a big part of our week, no matter what we're doing. Our thoughts are going to be consuming us a bit. In this one, even though the page is looking back, I still see some forward motion. You guys know how I like my birds in the sky. It's a sense of freedom and things like that, breaking away, and things just kind of go in your direction, right? Going in your favor. Kind of think of usually like Noah on the Ark sends a couple birds out, right? One was a raven or whatever, I believe, and the next one was a dove, I think, or a pigeon. One of them. I just read this not too long ago. It doesn't matter, but anyway, so birds are generally a good sign. Can be a good sign if things are going the right way. I'm also thinking things are going to be a forward motion for you because, again, even though it's upright and the page is facing the past, the direction is moving to the right, which is forward, because you can tell by the way the wind's blowing. The trees in the background, it's moving forward. So this last little, this is just you can even tell. So the foot's not even really on the ground, right? Even the page himself is moving forward. He's just looking back. So you just got to take that last look back. Make sure you got all your ducks in a row. Make sure you got everything in order. All that good stuff, right? Just make sure everything's in. Cross T's and dotted I's, because even like in this picture, it's that last foot that isn't planted firmly right here. It's still getting over that last part of the hill, and then it kind of evens out through there. So again, forward motion. The clouds are getting moved out of the way. The birds are flying. The water's still kind of the waters are still going to be muddy, obviously. Sun's not completely out yet. Things are just starting to clear up. But it's time to keep moving forward. Just take that last look back and don't ever look back again, right? Don't look back again. Just take that last look back. Make sure you got it all. I know I'm keep repeating myself, but it's also to make sure I don't see anything else in these cards. Because what happens is after you go back to looking forward, I could probably do a clarification card. Pull right off the top. Why not? Comes up for the world, upright. So the clarification, if you take that last look back, or clarification that, y'all know what I'm talking about after you take that last look back. You got a world of opportunity in front of you. Everything changes for you. You got the two things in your hands, but they're balanced out. Completely turned. Woman in front moving forward. She's not facing forward though. That kind of bothers me because it's still kind of looking back slightly like the page. But taking that last look back is going to bring everything in motion for the opportunities that you've been looking for. So I hope something resonated in this video. Please hit the like button if it did. Follow me if you want to see more of my videos, and I guess know when they get put out there, however that works here on the TikTok, right? Let's try to push out that positive energy everywhere we go, and if we're not going to be good, let's at least be good at it. I'm going to see if I see anything else in these last few seconds on this video that could help. Strength, freedom. Yeah, now I'm feeling kind of a little bit rushed, so thank you again, everyone. Hit that like button. We'll see you.